All right. So, do you want to just tell me your name and where you're from?
Sure. My name is Christina Chalmette, and I live in Encinitas, California. I grew up on the East Coast, though, so I'm familiar with this area.
Okay. So, what is it that made you seek out Dr. Sambatero?
I sought out Dr. Sambatero because I had a feeling that I had some type of infection, a latent infection in my system. I was experiencing chronic fatigue. I had flu-like symptoms that were chronic as well. Really musculoskeletal pain throughout my back and upper body, my skull, my head, and I had sought different therapies to relieve some of my symptoms. But I had a feeling that there was something more kind of residual happening with my body, with my system, and I wasn't able to get any answers through conventional medicine. I went and sought a few different opinions of Western medical professionals, had an onslaught of testing done, and nothing was able to satisfy any type of results to find out anything conclusive about my condition. And so I actually had an acute attack. I had my neck seized up, my neck and my shoulder into my face. And through this seizing, I went and sought the opinion of a regular dentist, one of my family practitioners, and he was also unable to answer any questions or have any kind of really concrete responses about what was happening with my system or why this had happened. And so after doing some research, I found Dr. Sambatero, and I found his resources available in terms of some of his testing. He had a cavitat test that would detect for cavitation, which was one of my concerns, the infection in the jawbone of the face. And so I came and I sought services and had the cavitat test done, which showed that I had a cavitation present in both sides of my face. Or in both sides, both jawbone, upper jawbone of both sides.
Okay.
Okay, I know that was a bit long-winded.
No, that's great. Thank you for sharing
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So you're looking great. You feel good?
Thank you. I do. I feel amazing. I had actually one surgery about 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and that surgery was the second of two. The first surgery was a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, last July 2011. After finding the cavitation, because the response in my body and the acute symptoms I was having were on the right side, Dr. Sambatero decided to do to remove the infection in the right side of my face and the jawbone here. And then this year I came back, I returned for another set of the cavitat testing, and then to make sure that then the second surgery was necessary, which it was, and I had the second cavitation removed. And I can't even begin to tell you how remarkable my recovery's been in the last year. My symptoms after a few months began dissipating. In terms of relief, I experienced pain on a daily basis for over 5 years. I didn't know what it was like to live without pain, and it became a way of life for me. And when I found Dr. Sambatero and I found what type of resources and how progressive his practice was, I started crying. I was absolutely besides myself. I told my family that I thought that I had found really an answer to what was going on with my condition, and I really had. It was amazing. And so I've been able to, over the course of the last year, rebuild myself from the inside out. With the assistance of Dr. Sambatero, he has given me, supplementation and support to be able to mend myself and to be able to recover from kind of the experience of having this type of infection present for years and not know. And the second surgery, I feel quite good for just having had surgery about a week ago. I feel, and yeah, I've bounced back very well. I feel a different type of core strength that I didn't have before. And then in terms of the practice itself, it's amazing. I can say honestly that every time I've walked through this door, I've been greeted with smiles and friendly faces and helping hands. People that really care about who I am as an individual and my well-being, and don't just see me as another patient or another number or just another blood test that's come back. And it's really refreshing to be in that kind of environment.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we're so happy you found us.
Thank you. You as well.
It's been great.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your story,
Absolutely.
and have a safe trip home.
Thank you.